Good afternoon and welcome back at the Women's Masters in Basel. We are watching today the final of this tournament between two Swiss teams, the defending champions of Team Tirinzoni against actually the world champions in title of Team Feltscher. And my name is Roger Golka, and today I'm commentating with Sandra Flig from Team Hasselborg. Pleased to have you.
Pleased to be here.
So you were playing the semi-final previously against Team Feltscher.
Yeah. We had a good game against Feltscher actually, but we met a better opponent, so not much to say about that actually.
Yeah, let's not talk too much about it. Let's talk about this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both teams. I was talking a bit quickly to some players from Team Tirinzoni, and they seemed quite relaxed before the game. They're actually quite used to performing well in these tournaments. Last year they beat Miriam Ott, scoring a 5. Remember that? It was quite unusual. So this year they're going to try and win it again. Prize money for that tournament is 10,000 francs. So it's quite a nice amount of money, and I think that both teams who always need to find some funding for the equipment, travels. I think you know that.
Yeah. The women's tournaments actually has increased in the money prices a lot during the years, and Basel is always a great tournament to play, and the prize money is really good. So we appreciate that.
So I want to remind people that curling is not, as well, we could say for certain players, it is a professional sport, but in general, people have to earn a living also next to curling, so it complicates sometimes for players who want to play in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Want to be very performant. Need to find funding, and so I think in Sweden your federation helps players a lot, no?
The federation helps the top teams quite a lot. But it's hard to be like the middle teams. It's hard to find fundings and sponsors. So it's important to be among the best teams in tournaments like this. Just to make it around, actually.
Yeah. So is Pia Lindholm satisfied with her performances this weekend?
Yeah, he actually texted us. He had to leave before the semi-final, but he was pleased with our performance, so that's fun.
Perfect. So finally we have a guard in play. And well, it's hard to call that. It's not really center or corner guard.
No.
But it's going to be used
What's
by
a bit
Feltscher.
straighter actually in the semi-final, so I might be that teams has a bit of a problem controlling the guards in the first end.
So we're back, and we see that Team Tirinzoni, who has the last rock, yet didn't manage to use their center corner guard. It seems like they want to go for it right now. So we're saying the ice was a bit straighter today.
It was. We played on the
Side
the
sheet.
sheet. Yeah, the side sheet. So it could have been that as well, but we had some problems getting the draws around the center in the early ends.
Yeah, because for example, Anna's last draw on the last shot didn't curl that much finally, or it's
No,
hard to.
it went a bit straighter. We thought it would curl earlier, so but we should have just let it go by itself a bit longer. But hard call.
Yeah, so we'll see how the players will manage all that, because we saw already a few rocks being wide
Yeah.
on this first end. I think the important really in a curling game is if the ice curls enough so that you can come and hide yourself behind a guard.
Yeah.
It's really important, otherwise it's really difficult to play good curling on very, very straight ice.
It is.
It actually changes completely the way of playing. For example, you tend to maybe put guards close in front and push them in.
Yeah. Yeah, the ice has been really good this weekend actually, so we're just a little bit straighter in the seams, but
Got shot there from Tirinzoni.
yeah.
Nice little hack weight. Yeah, and if you play an ice that's a little bit more straight, it's better to play your takeout slightly slower, so you can have a bit more curl.
Yeah. Yeah, the hack weight is it's offensive hit, but you can work really well with it on this ice, even if it's curls.
It looks like Pina would probably want to. All the options she has really is to, either guard the way she's showing or remove Tirinzoni's rock. But I think she's right to play a more offensive shot there.
Yeah.
And she has a chance to steal. They don't come that often, so when they come, I think you have to take them.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're playing Tirinzoni, it's really important to take your chances, because they don't miss a lot, and when they do, they don't miss much. So I think the right choice here is to go offensive, absolutely. I'm a bit surprised though, because Feltscher played really defensive against us in the semi. We had 3 blanked ends, and they didn't make the offensive calls. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
It seems that she's coming just a bit too deep there. I think Tirinzoni might be able to come and play the double there.
Yeah.
With, she doesn't even have to come too fast, just normal weight takeout. Should do it. If she gets enough curl, she can even roll slightly behind the guard.
Yeah.
Vind je ook goed, ja? Ja. Ja.
8,5. 8,5. Ja.
Ja. Oh,
Oh,
oh.
oh, oh. Oh,
Tim.
nee, nee, nee.
Is
Tim.
oh, she might not curl enough. And we heard her being a bit disappointed on that one. That was a really good chance to set up a 2. Now that Yellow Rock is going to be quite difficult to get out, especially Albania will try and place a second shot somewhere.
Yeah.
So she definitely has to hit and stay. Or to force Tirinzoni to score 1 in the first end.
Een beetje weniger. Opzij. Oh, wacht snel.
See what happens there.
Achtung. Oh.
Teams had a tendency to be a bit wide, but it looks quite good.
Nee, 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 nee.
Oh, she just rolled too far.
Oké.
She didn't. Oh well, Tirinzoni's not going to go for that yellow behind the guard.
Aan de verlenging gaat er een
She thinks probably doesn't curl enough.
I think it's the right choice to do in the first end. It's better to take one than make a nice try and leave the single. So
Well, even if you score only 1, well, which is good for Feltscher, of course, because she keeps back hammer, losing only a point. But it's also good sometimes for the team just to score 1, be on the scoreboard, and then they can try and see if they can force the 1 back, and then
yeah,
take 2
Yeah.
in the third.
when you have the hammer, I like to be first on the scoreboard, even if it's in the first end.
Ooh, that's
It's actually, I don't know if it was you talked about it earlier, but there's like in percent, like it's bigger chance to win if you're first on the scoreboard.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we had statistics last tournament there in Baden, where, for example, for Team Ulster, when they score 1 first, actually they tend to get to win at least 60% of their games.
yeah,
So the statistics are on your side when you score 1 in the first end, though.
exactly.
Well, in general, the statistics are on your side also if you have the hammer in the first end. It's a big advantage, really.
Yeah,
Especially if you can manage to get that first 2 and 8 end games. It's also much better to be fast on the scoreboard. I mean, there's less ends to catch up.
yeah, and the better the teams are, then it's much more important to win the toss or the draw for the hammer.
Oops. There's the right one.
Wat? Niet lang? Ah, stop good, okay.
Okay, so we see Team Feltscher
Oh.
starting offensively, throwing up a corner guard. Tirinzoni also making an offensive call. Asking to guard there, pretty good shot there, top of the forefoot. Try and drag the game to the center.
Du, gell? Kannst gar nicht normal schwätzen.
They want to get that rock as close as possible to the house, so that the freeze behind is as difficult as possible.
Heck!
Here's the man who's not afraid of the cold.
Gut. Tier! Tier!
He's been there for virtually every game.
Hey! Tier!
Has to be a bit inside. See Silvana there rushing to get that rock out. And with the free guard zone rule, it will be replaced. Some people are not too familiar with curling. Leads are not allowed to remove opponents' rocks that are in front of the house, as it just happened there. It's called the free guard zone rule. And if it happens, then you just replace the rock where it was. Usually both skip agrees on where it was, and
Usually.
usually.
Ja, ja. Bin ich am Tisch. Ja.
They're calling it a middle guard.
Curse left.
So Tirinzoni setting up his stealing
Ich weiß es.
situation. The rock just a little bit too deep, maybe.
Ich try.
I think they wanted it to curl a bit less as well.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh. Gut. Willst du gleichen Eis oder willst du mehr?
Yeah, so they only got one guard away. So now basically they're just trying to replace it, if possible even better.
Mm-hmm.
Drei,
Vier ist gut. Oh, dann, wenn ein Vier ist, wow.
drei,
Linie ist viel besser.
zwei bis
Putzen.
drei, drei,
Zählen sicher genug.
drei,
Nur putzen, über die Gelle.
Oh, it's a bit too deep there. Might offer an easy double.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
muss mehr geben.
Yeah, the choice there would have been either higher, or they could have swept it in the house as well. I would like it top 12 maybe.
Yeah, that would have been a plan B situation.
Mm-hmm.
Putzen, Tier!
It seems like maybe a bit of miscommunication in the team. Maybe the sweepers called it a bit shorter than what it was actually.
Gut. Sehr schön so. Gut gespielt. Gut.
Well, they cleaned the center.
Ganz anders getroffen.
3 corner guards, so Tirinzoni has to be careful now, because her rock in the middle there is kind of a sitting duck.
Ein blöd.
So, and if they manage to get a good hit and roll, or if Bini gets a chance to draw behind those guards, it can be very dangerous for Tirinzoni.
Das ist so
Yeah, there are no
einfach.
easy people there.
Top of that, I think those 2 yellows are perfectly lined up to
Blöd.
take the red away.
Yeah, it looks like that. I'm not that good at angles though. Playing lead,
Well.
but
Ja, ich weiß, ja.
So then you'll improve.
Haben wir noch mal Gas
Ja.
gemacht. Ja, aber ja.
leaving the angles to Aggie and Anna.
Yeah, yeah, they like throwing the big weights.
Yeah, they do.
Wir spielen von dieser Seite.
Zeg Gerle. Beißen.
Hij is lang.
Botzen dann, aber beißen darf er.
So they're going back for the
Was is
guard.
Ja, nein, sicher nicht. Darf auch beißen. Okay.
It's a good call.
Oh.
It looks like the rock is a little bit too far again. Slides into the rings, and now I think it gives a good possibility for Bina to hit and roll behind those guards.
Ja. Dat is ook okay.
If worst comes to worst, if she hits it on the nose, she gets the double.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty bad shot there from Manuela Siegerst. Should have been much shorter on this one.
Yeah, I think the roll should be good here, though. Even if she
Zie je? Zie je?
see what happens. It's okay as well.
Yeah, well, they quickly went for plan B.
Yep.
When Bina saw that this rock was not going to curl enough. Problem now is that it allows Team Tirinzoni to lie 2 in the house, and so far be in a situation where they will force Bina to score 1.
Botzen. Botzen, botzen, nog
For her, it
botzen.
would be good to be able to roll a bit to the side and maybe stop the draw behind those corner guards. Prefer just hitting in the middle.
Ja. Kom nou zo. Ja. Kom sogar noch weg. Wasch sind wir da nicht so. Ja, mit da ein bisschen. Da rein. Ja, ist gut. Kommst nur weg. Ja.
Oh, weg schnell!
Weg schnell. Wow, nicht!
Weg!
Nicht! Nein. Ja, even niet. Goed. Goed die Länge. Ja. Sehr gut, dann ist nicht so gut.
Ja, aber... Wat schätzen? Wat schätzen?
Nein. Hä? Nein. Nein, nur meine Überlegung, wenn sie da noch machen, aber
Das ist nicht falsch, was du sagst. Aber weißt du, dann ist wieder der. Also, dann müsste ich da dolle beißen.
Ja, komm, wir machen das.
Ich finde den eigentlich fast gut.
Ja.
Nein,
Bisschen
mit ganz
wicken.
leicht wicken.
Still Silvana will try and hit, I think, hit and roll. Slightly. Because if he hits on the nose, she will not be in the house. And that would allow Bina to use her corner guards.
Ja, ja. Fest.
Jan?
Yeah, the roll is pretty
Fish!
important here.
Jan! Jan!
Fest.
Hebben we er
Ja!
nog? Vast, vast! Jan!
Fest.
Go, 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 Marlen.
Zie je, Marlin?
It's not good enough. I think we'll see Bina draw behind those corners now.
Mm-hmm. Looks close though.
Yeah. Well, from our angle, it looks clearly out, but also we don't see straight over the rock. Well, she also looks at the takeout option. Yeah, that kind of looks out.
Hat da wenig gefällt. Okay.
And finally, she prefers the draw. She's allowed to be actually half open, because there's the backing with the red behind.
Yeah. Yeah, I would also choose the draw here. The draw speed has been really good all weekend, so it should be the same as all the other games. And since it's quite early in the game, you should make the choice to draw when you have the opportunity. Just so you find the draw.
Oh, it looks close. Just curled enough to be hidden. Sadly for Rabina, it's just behind the tee line, and now Silvana, without any hesitation, decides to play the freeze. If she's on the tee line biting the forefoot, that would be really good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Da bleiben.
Okay.
Da
Warte.
bleiben.
Richtig
Oh.
gut.
Da
Achtung.
bleiben.
Ziehen. Hoch.
Ziehen!
Noch lang ziehen.
Fest!
Ziehen.
Fest!
Hoch.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, well, could have done better there. Yeah. Shucks.
Ist der ganz, oder?
Ja. Okay. Normaal.
Now Binia Feltscher has a, what we can call an open shot for two, even though it's a little tricky there. You have to go behind between all those guards. Nose hit on the red, and that's her chance to score two.
Ziehen! Ziehen! Fest! Fest! Fest!
Ooh,
Ziehen!
it's overcurled.
Fest!
Oh. That was really close. I think he was a bit scared on that
Yeah,
one.
good sweeping.
Yeah, really good sweeping from the Swiss girls. Well, they're all Swiss in the team, but, well, both teams are Swiss, but Team Feltscher managed to get that one through. And that's 2-1 now for Team Feltscher. That was a good end played by actually both teams. Just sadly for Silvana Tirinzoni, her last rock was just a little bit fast and wide and didn't really manage to get a good result. She got that bounce you don't want to have when you try to freeze.
Marina.
Yeah, it was a nice try. Really important for Feltscher to get the deuce in the even ends. Will increase their chances to win the game a lot.
Viel Platz. Mit Druck drauf.
Scott Tirinzoni has the hammer back.
Jetzt ganz Achtung.
That would be good for her if she could score two right behind there
Yeah.
to gain back the confidence, but also to have still the advantage on the scoreboard, be one up without. Always better than tied without.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to place up a corner guard.
Nein, aber was hast du denn für eine Position? Was für eine Linie? Das hast du müssen machen.
Wir sind schon ein bisschen überdurchschnittlich mit der Zeit, einfach das
So I was wondering still,
Segment.
in Sweden, do you know which teams are going to play the Europeans? Yet.
Yeah, actually we are.
You are?
Yeah, and I'm not sure the men's are official yet, but I think it will be pretty soon. But we're done, so we're going to Champery in November.
Great.
Yeah.
So you're going to be enjoying the Swiss Alps.
Yeah, never been, so it'll be a pleasure.
Yeah, it's a very nice place, I can already tell you.
Huh?
Yeah, it's really cool over there. There's also a Curling Champions Tour event in Champéry. It will be broadcasted live, actually, on the Curling Champions Tour channel.
Women tournament?
No, men's.
Men's. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, why don't I know about that? But men's tournament, yeah. Okay.
Because it's men's. And there will be those European Championships. We're looking forward to have. We were already in Champéry a few years ago.
Yeah.
It went really well. And
Whoa!
so I think that's why I decided to reorganize them over there. There's a good new facility and good machines to make good ice. We were commenting once with Mark Callan, who's Iceman. He was saying that you could get very clean water to make the ice. And so that really helps if you want to have the good ice for competition.
Yeah.
And so how did you do? Did you go through some qualifier of some kind?
We won the Swedish nationals in February, which means we qualified for the Swedish squad. And we're 2 teams in the squad this season. It's us and Sigfridsson. So Peja, the national coach, chose the team who will represent the Europeans, and he chose us to go. So.
Okay. So there were some changes, no, with Sigfridsson's team after the
No,
Olympics?
no changes. Same team.
Oh, so they're still playing.
Yeah, they are. They just they're taking it a little bit easy at the start of the season and after the Olympic year. So
Yeah. Well, after a really good performance
yeah,
from Sweden at the Olympics.
it was.
There. Okay.
So they have chose to play a few less World Cup contests, and they're playing the Super League and the Swedish National and a few other tournaments this season.
Yeah, because we're actually quite used to seeing them in Basel.
Yeah, and
They
in the
played a few
playoffs.
finals, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're usually enjoying the Basel Cup a lot.
Yeah, players are all very happy actually about the tournament. The organization is really good apparently, and
Whoa!
I have to say from my point of view, I've always really enjoyed coming here, comment, and so meet players. 1 week earlier there was also the men's tournament. Sadly, it was not broadcasted, so we're happy we can show you at least the women's
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah, I think it's really important for the women's tour to have a tournament like this to increase the playing level in Europe, actually. We always go a few turns to Canada each season, but with tournaments like this, it makes it easier to make progress at home. So
And you
we
get
really
also a
enjoy
chance
playing.
to play against your future opponents at the Worlds and at the European Championships, because most teams that are
Ja, zie.
that will be at the Europeans are actually playing this tournament.
Achtung.
Exactly.
Zie. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Alleen
So in
vijf.
Switzerland, we'll decide
Wow, 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 wow.
next
Nee, nee,
weekend
nee.
exactly. We will know which team will represent Switzerland for men and for women. For the men, it's either Team Sven Michel or Team de Cruz. And for the women, well, might be one of those two teams, but there's also two other teams that will be competing. There will be Team Michel Yeki and Team Pets. Team Pets losing the C final
Yeah.
against Sidorova.
Yeah.
And Team Yegi who played the quarterfinals.
Voeten.
Against us, yeah.
Can you remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that one. It was a good game. Nice
so,
shot.
then you'll hope to play against Yeki at the Europeans.
Well, either team from
Well,
Switzerland will be
that's
really good.
Yeah.
You have 4 really good teams now, and well, we'll see what you bring.
Yeah, we'll see. Because now Miriam Ott stopped
Remaining
playing.
in
She's
Alcohol.
coaching now.
Yep.
I mean, well, once you're in the world of curling, it's difficult to get out.
It is.
Zie. Wow. Wow. Nee, nee.
Good shot there. Now Team Feltscher in a good position there to force a 1. So replace the center guard, protect their shot.
Sannold.
Ja. Doppel ist nichts.
Wir bleiben als Guard und dann geht sie hinterher. Ich finde den besser. Dann muss sie
Okay.
nachher den abknallen und dann können wir...
Ja, ja, ist gut.
Nee.
Mal ist gut.
Zie. Wow, wow, wow. Oh. Achtung. Zie.
Nein, nein, nein.
Zie. Fest.
Ja.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, nein, 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 nein. Nee.
Good shot. That's what was asked. Player in the hack had asked if they could have maybe played the double, but Tirinzoni preferred just a hit and roll. Try and get the game a bit to the sides, probably after then play a hit and roll from this yellow behind the corner guard. Because as we see now, Pina Feltscher is forced to play a takeout in that red. She wants to try and roll to the center, try and keep the game there. was a good shot played by Binia.
Ja, als in de kaart.
Managed to get that roll to center as she wanted it. I didn't exactly see the call there, but well, for sure, Silvana will hit. She probably wants to. Well, there's the possibilities are either to hit and roll behind the guard, or hit and roll and freeze on the yellow, or maybe just do the double.
I'm not sure about it. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. See how fast she comes. I think play the double. You got to come quite fast.
Yeah.
It's pretty fast.
Probably the double.
Nein, nein, nein.
She's a bit wide.
Oh.
Flipped it out sadly. Oh. Well, it's
Sometimes it's a bit straighter just by the center line.
yeah, it starts curling once it hits the center line, and
Exactly.
yeah, I think that when she released it, she probably just flipped it slightly outside, and that was a little too much.
Just a hair there.
Yeah, sometimes when you play those double, you focus so much on wanting to do both rocks that you actually forget to hit the first one.
Exactly.
Tia! Oh!
Binia can have a good chance in stealing there if she manages to push slightly. The yellows maybe have some kind of little split. Not a super shot, I think, from Binia, because she opens finally the left-hand side to play a draw at the forefoot. Anyway, pressure's on there for Tirinzoni, who must absolutely make this shot. She's drawing against 3.
Noch ein bisschen bremst, die mühen.
Richtig gut.
Fest. Linie
Oh.
weg, gut. Schau jetzt.
Wo muss gehen?
Sweepers seem quite happy with it.
Wo ist er? Muss er ran?
Line is very important.
It looks a bit heavy.
Looks, yeah.
Ja, das ist
Oh,
Zieh,
oh, it's just
Okay.
sliding a bit too far, and that's going to be a steal of 3. Well, well, well. That's a bit unexpected from Silvana Tirinzoni there. Not really performing in this end. 2 missed rocks, and problem is that nobody's behind the skip to catch up those mistakes.
No.
We already saw that today when Anna Sidorova sadly missed her 2 last rocks in her game, and that costed her basically the game against Feltscher.
It's always hard to draw against many paints early in the game. Many points, sorry. Especially if you haven't made a draw in the same line. So
Yeah,
you should make it easier for your skip.
exactly. Well, really it was a bit too bad because Binia had given her a good chance finally to come to the forefoot, and maybe the fact that there was some backing, she thought, oh well, I can throw maybe a little bit faster, and there's the backing, and in the end the rock doesn't curl enough and goes straight through. These are things that you actually see quite often in curling,
Yeah.
even at the highest level.
It's hard because either you should play just against the back, or you should just make it the T draw.
Yeah, I kind of have to choose. Like either I just play T line, I don't care about the backing.
Exactly.
Even give the ice so that you don't even go on the rock behind.
Yeah.
So that
But you have to
you don't even
decide
think about
before
it. Yeah.
playing the rock.
1 bis 2.
Ja, se klikkelen nog.
So now life is suddenly a bit easier for Binia. She just has to make sure that
Gut so.
Silvana doesn't get a chance to come back in the game. Here last year, actually, Silvana Tirinzoni was losing by 3 rocks. They were 3-0 down, and they scored a 5 against Miriam Ott.
Yeah, it ain't over till it's over.
Oh, so we'll see.
Yeah, they have
Der Körner.
6 ends. No, sorry, 4 ends to make it happen. So just about placing your rocks. And hoping for the opponent to miss, of course, but still.
Yeah, now they will need maybe 1 or 2 misses if they really want to get back in the game. But
Yeah.
they also have to raise slightly the level of their game. Really get those rocks in the position you want. Really not like 20 centimeters too short or too far. Like really exactly spot on.
Yeah. Yeah, every inch is important now.
Warte, muss Kerle.
7.
Warte.
7.
Jetzt ist die Linie wird besser.
Gut 7.
Warte.
Schön.
That's a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Noch mal klar, ha? Ja.
Yeah, so Binia decides to ignore this red rock in the rinks and prefers to go directly for the guard.
Sehr schön. Was soll man?
So I was wondering, Xandra, actually, is this time the first time that you play a game with the thinking timers?
We've played with thinking time once before when we were at the Players Championship. But otherwise, no. So
So do you think about it? Because when you're playing, I mean, did it feel much better actually? Like you feel you have to hurry up less? with
yeah,
this
I
kind of
think
system?
thinking time suits us better as a team. Because Anna is quite fast with her decisions, and it doesn't. You don't have to play a certain shot to if you're like back on time. So you can play whatever shot you would like, but it's the thinking that has to get faster, and it really suits us.
Well, it's better for teams who want to play lots of draws, especially.
Yeah, it doesn't affect the game, and I think that's good.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think still this is like really important change and a very, very good change for actually the curling.
Yeah.
It will encourage team to play more offensive,
Yeah,
and we will see probably less of those defensive ends to gain time.
exactly. Yeah, we're trying hard to make the curling games more attractive to watch. So I think it's a huge improvement for the audience as well.
Well, that's actually a really good shot.
It is.
Perfect freeze. Spot on. Silvana needs to score 2 as fast as possible. Try and catch up the for some of the 4 points. As she's trailing, yeah, she's trailing by 4 points. Binya is winning 5-1 so far.
Yeah, but I think the important thing here is to get a deuce. And then you have to work your way through it. But the deuce is the most important thing. Don't make it harder on yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, another great shot from Team Feltscher. Now this red rock is sitting in the open.
Schon
So
da,
it will
aber
not be
bringt
difficult
er. Ich
anymore
glaube
to
auch.
remove it. On top of that, Sylvana is in a bit of trouble because the forefoot is completely covered right now, and she has the last rock, and she has to make sure she has a shot. At least to make one already, but if possible to make two.
Mhm.
Seems like she could actually play a little hit and roll. Let's see on the yellow, on the far right. Just
Yeah,
roll
I
it a
would
little
like the
bit on the
half weight
inside.
there. Yeah.
Esther's pointing out right now.
Depends on how much it curls though.
Sorry, Manuela.
Der bringt ihn nicht, Grenzen bringen.
Yeah, I think that she could probably see more than the rock. Also looking at some kind of hack weight on this one roll, but that looks quite complicated. Quite difficult to play, maybe a bit harder than... Anyway, she has to do something.
Also ich gehe nach
Ich habe das Gefühl, wir müssen fast so.
Yeah, I think we're both agreeing that
Nein.
maybe she should play that little hit and roll on the
Dass wir so liegen bleiben.
yellow rock on the side.
11.
Yeah, she's also looking at hitting the
Elf.
card and rolling.
Ja.
It's a
10,5.
possibility. But if you do that, you need to roll in front of your red, as they're showing, and at the same time, if you can remove one of the yellows in the house, that would be a really good shot.
It would be.
Also, seems it's finally what she's going for.
Wow, wow. Zieh, zieh. Fest. Fest. Zieh. Fest. Esther. Fest. Fest.
Oh, and
That's
she
right.
got it spot on.
Good shot.
Yeah, really good shot from Manuel Siegrist. Yeah, so now
Das clearen wir dann einfach noch
the
da.
rock is guarded
Genau,
and the
ja.
forefoot is open.
Bisschen innen.
So good execution. Now Bini goes for the run back double. You see the players are giving much less ice right now for those kinds of takeouts.
Achtung. Oh!
Close. Oh,
Yeah, since there are less teams on the ice, it could be a bit straighter as well.
Gut so.
Sorry.
so now a chance for Silvana to lie two. Hit and roll a bit on the side, that would be perfect. Ideal shot would be to hit and roll and set to freeze on that yellow.
Zieh. Fest. Fest.
I like the hit and roller.
Zieh. Fest. Fest. Zieh. Fest. Zieh.
Right, they're rolling on the other side. Just hanging in there.
Gut, Chris.
Finally, good shot. No double, that's for sure. The yellow guard is covering the right side of the red rock and the 8-foot.
Mit 10, mehr als ich.
Mit 10.
Ja.
So. Normaal.
Ein bisschen weniger. So, bis dann nach Hause.
Ho! Ho! Ho!
Nee, ruimt zit niet.
Hits and rolls. It's hard to tell from here who's shot.
Okay. Sorry. Ja.
Well, it looks like the red one is shot. Savannah not even considering a hit.
Wo ist sie? Ja. Jetzt nicht, dass es besser ist. Ich hoffe jetzt mal auf. Ja, eben genau. Also, ein bisschen jetzt das. Einfach nicht zu tief.
Richtig gut. 6. Muss gehen.
Nein,
Ist
die Linie ist gut.
Linie ist super. Tim,
Fest,
nimm
ja,
da
dann.
richtig. Fest.
Fest!
Ja.
You have to sweep that one for the
Komm
speed.
her. Noch ein bisschen. Ganz 12. Ja.
Fest!
Go,
Very
noch
important to be
weiter.
shot. Line
Ja,
is
noch weiter.
really
Go,
good.
go, go.
Gut gewischt.
And that's going to be enough for it. And Bea also looking, and she's not really sure about which rock is shot. Between this red on the side, I think they.
Dat dan.
Believe the red is shot on the yellow.
Ja. Goed zo. Ja.
Hij gewoon zo.
Nee. Wow. Ja. Go.
Oh.
Ja.
Ho! Ho!
Gelijk aan Max.
Fest hier!
Okay.
Ik meen, het staat niet.
Ha?
Wie voor haar?
And that's her shot for two. Hit and stay.
Hoe zou ik er nou moeten? Als het staat niet.
One of those classical skip shots. Open shot for a second point. It's an open shot. It's a reasonably easy shot. You know the ice, but under the circumstances, they're not necessarily always really easy to make. But they're so important for the morale and also for the score.
Yeah.
First for the score and then for the morale.
First for the story. Yeah.
Okay, warte. Oh.
Ho!
Oh, wacht.
Ho, ho!
Goed. Nee.
This is really
What's that?
important. for
Nee,
them to
nee, nee,
stay in
gar
the
niet.
game, actually.
Well,
Looks a bit wide.
looks wide. Seems to be enough. Yes, it will. Good shot, Savannah. So,
Good job.
yeah. Only trailing by two, but She doesn't have the hammer anymore.
Nach Lehrbuch, oder wieder?
So despite the fact they're still in a difficult situation, they're back in the game, I think.
Yeah, they are. They have to be patient and just. Well, they have to create the Feltscher misses.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, they really have to create the play. I
Yeah.
mean, Feltscher basically will try and keep things open and simple.
yeah,
Sylvana is more interested in seeing more rocks in play. Try and play more draws, only little taps, push rocks behind the tee line.
yeah. Work with the opponent's stones as well.
Yeah, well, she has 4 hands left, so she forces Benia to score 1 and takes 2.
3.
3 wäre
Zwei
gut.
bis 3.
Nein, nein,
Takes
ist
two.
sie, oder?
3.
Basically, she gets
Sieht
the
ein bisschen
extra hand.
kurz aus.
Nein.
Yeah, she's still in the game for sure.
Okay.
But that means that to win, she has to steal at least 1 end.
Yeah.
Or score 3. Somewhere along the line.
Tia, es geht.
Er
darf nur.
in dem Fall.
Arg nur. Hingehouden.
Dan gaan we weit hinderen, weit hinderen. Weit hinderen. Zieh, 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 zieh. Fest! Zieh. Okay, merci.
Gut.
Pretty poor shot from Christine Urech. That's really what you don't want. You don't want to get those rocks behind the tee line. It's always, always bad when you're
Tee line?
ahead.
Ziellinie.
Especially this one is
Zieh
behind the
fest.
center guard.
5.
Kommt gut. Zieh. Fest.
It's so important that we
Linie ist super.
manage to
Zieh.
put those rocks exactly where you want them.
Hey, fest.
Nein, 7.
Oh, oh, oh.
And it seems like Marlene Albrecht
Zieh, 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 zieh.
manages to do that. So
Okay, gut so.
the way the leads play this, the beginning of this end, this means already that Benia will be trailing behind so far, and that Sylvana already has the advantage. Now a very important shot already in this end, I think, for Christine Urech, who has to manage to put a rock in front of this red. Very important to be in front. Can only push rocks forward, not backwards. And the sweepers are completely off it. Which, she gets the bounce, but she's half hidden, so the rock is not too bad.
Lass mich da ein
Still
bisschen
not an ideal
tappen.
situation
Seht ihr
now.
gut, Girl? Schau gerade hinter die T-Line.
And
Willst du ein Ziel?
Ja.
Sylvana asks Esther Neunschwander to push this yellow rock straight behind the tee line.
8.
Back 4,
Noch
back 8
bleiben.
weight.
Zieh.
8, 9.
Wo?
Backline.
Wo dann? Wo?
Schlang, schlang.
Wo?
Hack.
Calling it a bit fast. Has to curl. Well, that's really not a good result. Esther Neunschwander playing this rock way too fast. It puts back Benia in this end. I think she knows it.
Zieh! Zieh! Fest! Fest zieh! Zieh, 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 zieh. Und über, über.
Okay.
Really good hit and roll there.
Dann aber.
Rocks are nicely lined up.
In der
but
Nacht.
they're behind the tee line.
Ein bisschen kürzer als vorher.
Yeah. Sylvana's saying a little bit shorter than before. Yes, they're throwing that rock a little bit too fast, and that ended up a pretty bad result for Team Tirinzoni, who was, however, in a good situation at that time. And now, time to catch up for that mistake.
9, 8. Ja, könnt, ja.
Push that yellow rock behind the tee
Ziehen,
line.
Linie. Fest.
Backline!
Fest. Wind. Fest. Ziehen. Fest.
Like it throws enough.
Ziehen.
Oh. It's hard to say if it's good or not because it just moves slightly that guard in a better position now.
Yeah, they have a lot to work with here, I think.
Zo überi. Ja. Ja. Da vorne 12, ja.
Well, Bina has to be careful though. I mean, okay, she's lying 3, but
So.
there is that center guard,
Ich finde aber der andere auch nicht so verkehrt.
and her rocks can only. Yeah, her shot rock.
Nein, wir gehen
If
vorne
it's
12.
pitched behind the tee line, could be a big problem.
Mach was du willst. Das ist gut.
Gut und so.
Gut.
Thinking about hitting the center guard here. They're two points up, and in the 15 could go a bit more defensive, I think.
Gut so. Go weg. Gut.
Okay.
Das ist gut so.
Das ist eine Idee, aber ich habe einfach nicht so Lust gehabt, aber jetzt.
Das ist auch gar nichts, weißt du?
Hä?
Ziehen. Wow. Ziehen, ja, ziehen. Fest. Fest, kommt.
Richtig, go!
Die Linie ist super. Wow, 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 wow. Achtung, ziehen. Fest.
Ja!
Fest. Ziehen, kommt. Ziehen. Ziehen, ziehen, ziehen. Gut so. Schöner Stein.
Probieren wir da bis rein.
Ich sehe aber nicht den ganzen.
Guard weg.
Können wir nicht einfach Guard wegnehmen?
Ja,
Hä?
ist gut. 8,5.
Ja.
Ziehen.
Ja.
Ziehen.
Gut, gut so.
Schön. Ein bisschen Nachstoß. Was? Nachstoß. Ja. Genau gleich wie vorher.
Ja.
Gut, die Linie ist super. Schau, gut, wo ist er? Ja, könnt. Ja, ziehen. Zieh Linie. Fest. Ja. Fest. Kommt. Kommt. Fest. Ja. Zieh Enden. Fest. Fest.
Yeah, they really need to
And
get
a
those
strike.
2 rocks as close as possible. Pretty good shot from Manuela Siegrist.
Doch der.
Ja.
Da steht zwar
I
Schotten,
think
aber
though
ist
the yellow
egal,
is still
oder?
a lying
Ja,
shot.
ich würde sagen, ja.
but is really not helping Binia that
Ich drücke
much.
sie noch ein bisschen über. Wahrscheinlich nicht gross, aber ist okay.
On the contrary, actually it really helps Silvana. It's behind the T line, and
So.
it's like Binia just wants to
Also 8 ist schon gut, oder? Und wir schon ein bisschen,
just
oder?
get rid of all those reds if possible. Just clear the center. Just throw really hard. Big weight from Tirinzoni.
Oh!
It's even okay if you
Weg!
bring some of your own
Achtung!
out of the out of the house in this shot. So
Yeah.
I think that's really good.
Super so, sehr schön.
Nice shot.
Good shot there.
Ja.
Mm.
And you really needed to clear a bit this
Ich habe mir überlegt.
this back of the forefoot. That's done. Well, still those yellow rocks are not
Ist
helping
einfach, gell?
Binia at all.
Okay.
Well, Silvana can throw a guard now. I mean, her rock is in a good position for
Finde
stealing.
sicher, wir können
She lies first and second. So,
auf die andere Seite. Ja, und dann ist der Force. Ja, aber wenn die gar nicht.
Ja, komm, das ist gut.
Ja, ist gut. Nein. Das ist 3.
yeah, do you see another option than a guard here?
Links.
Well, I think the god is the right decision due to the scoreboard. What would you like?
Yeah, I think she has to play the guard. And she has also a chance to steal
Das
this
ist
end.
noch Kerl, hä?
Ja.
She manages to get a good
Okay, noch
guard.
ein Kerl. Am Schluss
Reasonably
ziehen.
close to the
Nein,
house.
die Linie kommt gut, glaube
Probably force Binia to try a run
Ja.
back.
ich. Fest!
Double.
Ja, bis an die Centerline.
Fest!
Or
Ja.
delicate tap back.
Ziehen!
Komm, noch ein bisschen, noch ein bisschen, noch ein bisschen.
Important to
Fest!
set that one really close.
Weiter, 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 weiter.
You can see the sweepers are giving everything for that.
Gut gewusst.
So they're not particularly satisfied. Guard is just a little bit too far away. Doesn't cover entirely this red rock. The way the situation is, I think Binia would just have to play backline weight.
Ziehen! Fest! Fest!
Kommt, kommt gut.
Ziehen!
Ja, 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 ja. Oh, oh.
Oh.
Ja, ja. Oh, oh.
Good shot.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Luckily though for Binia, this red one is shot on those 3 yellows in 12 foot. Basically cancels her chances for 2 or even more.
Also am besten wäre einfach blasen.
No, actually I think it curls enough for Silvana to play a light tap and roll behind the guard and make a really good situation to steal. She has to hit that one at least on the nose. If possible a little bit on the right hand side.
Looks like they're playing hack.
Wow, wow! Wow! Nein, nein, wow!
Flip that one a little bit outside. Silvana, you're not allowed to
Achtung.
be wide on that one.
Zie je? Wow.
Nee, 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 nee. Oké, is goed.
And she gives a double there for fortune, and she knows it there. If I were Bini, I would go for that one definitely.
Yeah, it will probably be the game if they make it.
Yeah, she has a shot to win the game right here.
Yeah,
Nee, ook goed.
in the fifth end.
Yeah.
It looks there.
It is there. Looks like she just wants to do the hit and stay. What a shame. I think Anna would have played the
Anna would have go for the for the big points.
yeah. Well, the double is there. I mean,
Yeah.
and she could potentially collect 5.
Yeah, well, that
Wie
played it
tweede
as well.
It is true that if she misses it, well, if she flashes it, well, you wouldn't expect her to flash it, but flashes it, steal 2.
Potsen.
Or if she doesn't make it, maybe a steal of 1, but come on.
Yes!
Yeah. Well,
Nog niet.
you have to hit the rock, but
Even.
you can see on the hit and roll there, it's pretty.
Yeah.
They had the angles.
Yeah, I really would have liked her to see her actually play that one, but
Yeah.
anyway. You can't
But
say it's the wrong choice, at least.
No, I think if you look on the scoreboard now, it's 6-3, and
There's 3 ends to be played.
Yeah.
So they'll be starting the 6th, 3 up without, and here's father. Gaudens Billy supporting his daughter. Binja Feltscher, or it was Binja Bailey.
Yeah.
Here's Al Moore. A deep conversation there, so he's quite satisfied as a Swiss national coach.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Swiss national trainer. Anyway, we get it.
Dan was iets mee, sorry.
well, the important thing for Feltscher was to get a point in the end, and they did. So
Well, with that score, I mean, they keep a good control in the game.
yeah,
So I mean, her choice was not wrong, but she had a chance to win the game right there.
yeah, we would like the double.
Because now, if basically if Sylvana
Nice.
takes 2, then they're only 1 down.
Ja.
Nog iets.
Zeer goed.
Kokkus. Spot. Ja. Tip-top. Zijn we fit?
Echt. Echt. Zie. Echt. Goed.
Goed.
That's what they wanted.
Ja.
8.
I think they want to score 3 or something.
Might be so.
Squat. Richtige squat. Lengen jou.
Achtung.
Pistie.
Zie je.
Pistie, gal.
Zie je.
Over. Oh. Over.
Weer kriegen.
Oh, another rock of Christina Rurek behind the tee line. Enjoying the game from the side of the ice.
Huh?
Mr. the referee enjoying the game
Yeah.
from the side of the ice.
Linie is goed, Gent.
7.
Ziellinie, fest.
8.
Festlinie.
8.
Wow, wow, Achtung, dranbleiben. Gell, schon noch.
Lang.
Zieh.
Backline.
Wow. Wow, nur Länge.
Zielline.
Bis dran an, genau frei.
Looks
Fest.
pretty good.
Sehr
Good.
schön.
Sleep at the end.
Stein.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Yeah, we can see there's still a good swing at the end. Just be perfectly hidden behind that yellow.
Ja, nur länger. Ja. Nur höchstens drehen.
Ja, gut.
Gut.
Ist gut.
3.
Warte. Geh mal weg.
8. 4.
Oh! Oh, schlimmer.
Okay.
Ja, 5 langt das schon fast. Linie wäre gut. Nur Länge.
5.
Ziellinie, ja. Platz. Dranbleiben.
7.
Wow.
Bis 8.
Wow, nein. Wow. Nein. Ja.
That's such a great shot there. I mean, the double is quite easy now. You have to roughly on the nose,
Ja.
and both reds will just go right away.
Wenn wir einen Tweet
Rock
raus
needed
sind,
to
ist auch
curl a
wieder
little
nicht
bit
so
more.
gut.
Ja, dann.
Ja, jetzt triffst du ihn einfach genau da.
Einfach dort, ja.
So.
Zieh! Fest! Zieh! Kommen! Zieh!
Okay, sehr schön.
Yeah, well, gives Sylvain another chance for a little hit and roll, I suppose.
Oder so halt. Aber ja. Oder ja. So.
Actually, even maybe a hit and stay on the nose wouldn't be that bad.
Backline.
Das ist fast gleich wie vorher, oder?
No, I
Oder,
would
nein,
like
komm
that.
nur hinten nach.
I think the hit and roll might make it harder to.
To score 2 later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're looking for back 8 weight. Just
Just to
gently
tap
tap
it?
that yellow.
Oh. Gar
Neun.
nicht. Gar
Nein, ist
nicht.
gut.
Gar nicht. Wow.
8.
Sieht länger aus. Dranbleiben.
Backline.
Zieh. Fest. Zieh. Fest.
Okay.
Nicht schlecht.
It's not so bad, but I think that actually gives a good chance for Binya to, with, you know, back 8 weight or something, to come and tuck a rock there right in front of the button.
Nase finden auch gut.
Really good backing, and
Ja, das ist gut. Wie lang?
Sylvana will have big trouble to score 2 after that.
Ja.
So.
Ja.
Wenn wir hinten 12 gestoßen, ist eigentlich schon gut.
Gut, ja.
Du hast ein 5.
Ja.
So?
Weg! Weg!
Zo.
Nee, Achtung.
Nu!
Gewoon kwijt, gewoon kwijt.
Ja, dat
Sehr
passt.
schön. Sehr schön. Ries. Ja.
Okay.
Gut.
Ziellinie.
Ich glaube nicht so.
Wo sind wir? Platz. Fest! Wow, wow, wow.
There's again a really good chance for a double. I can't even see how she can really miss that. I mean, she basically has to hit anywhere on that red.
Yeah, and it's quite straight. It's quite straight on the peels as well. So they should.
Fest!
Nice
Sehr
one.
schön.
There you go. All right, so now have to come and play a good freeze again.
Ja.
Situation getting quite
Das
tough
passt
there for
gleich wie vorher.
Tirinzoni.
Vielleicht das nie kürzer.
The house is really small for her to score two now. This yellow rock in front of the tee line in the forefoot is very dangerous for her. It really stops from drawing the button.
Zieh! Wind!
Yeah, it looks a bit tight.
Wind! Fest! Fest! Komm mit! Zieh! Fest! Ja! Zieh! Fest! Ziehen! Ziehen! Zieh! Fest!
Nee. Lieber genug weit aus. Lieber genug weit aus, oder?
Ja.
Ja.
Meinst du, es geben
Ja,
Pump?
poor
Es ist noch nie
shot there.
gegeben. Sie sind immer noch cool.
It looks like the trap is closing in
Mitte
there
ist
on,
gut.
Ja. Mitte, Guard.
on Tirinzoni. If Bina manages to place that guard really well, I really don't see exactly how she could manage to score even one
Well,
in this end.
I'm not a huge fan of that center guard played in the first.
Yeah, that was quite strange.
I think they make it harder for themselves.
Ja, poetsen.
Ho, in dem Fall ho!
Snel, dan darf ze elkaar curlen. Ja, wechseln. En dan nog... Nee, 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 nee. Achtung, ja. 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 Oh, oh, oh.
Okay.
Oh my god, she puts back
There's five.
Savannah right in the end there by setting up a perfect angle. Basically with a, I would say, with some kind of hack weight there. I mean, she can hit roughly anywhere on that yellow and push that red rock into shot position. Really poor shot there from Bina. She had to be maybe a meter shorter, that would have been fine, but
Yeah, either short or
Echt draussen.
a few meters more. I think they were trying to go around, right?
I thought she wanted to play guard. Anyway, we were going around, but not there. The best solution would have been the guard, because if she had gone behind, there would still have been a run back.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
Oh, Achtung. Gut.
It's not bad.
Ah,
It's
doch
not
nicht
shot, but
aussen, hä?
I think she
Knappen
came a little
nicht.
bit fast though on that one. She could have come more maybe with a hack weight takeout.
Yeah, I would like the hack.
Just a bit more the sweeping. Maybe you can just draw on top of the 12 foot. Or
Or go
on
around.
top of the 4 foot.
Yeah, exactly.
Haben wir vorher da gehabt? Oder gibt's etwa da?
Be in a good situation to steal the send.
Yeah, Tirinzoni really need to get her point here.
Nochmal. Jetzt dürfen wir aus 2 sein.
Silvana doesn't get a 2 now. It's going to be difficult. She really has to hope for a mistake there, because she can still score 1 by pushing her red. That's fine, but I mean, if she cannot score 2. Quite complicated.
Ist kürzer!
Ja, ist gut. Nur putzen, geile genug, geile genug. Geile genug. Echt putzen.
Oh, jetzt geht, ho!
Einfach putzen, nur putzen.
Geht zu fest!
Ja, aber putzen gleich.
Oh, finally she's coming a guard.
Okay.
Wonder if it curls enough with a little
Just back 8, I
back
think.
8, back
Yeah.
8, wait. If you come
Ja, ich weiß.
It's there.
close by the guard, I think it's there, huh?
It is.
Tough shot though, but I mean, a chance to score 2 is there. The ideal position for Bini's shot would have been just top of the 4 foot, second shot. That would have forced Silvana just to tap her own for 1. Now she has a difficult little light tap back to play. She just has to push that yellow one a few centimeters, and that's enough to score 2.
Okay.
Oh, dann.
Ziehen. Oh. Wo? Achtung, ziehen.
Wow.
Yep. Wo?
Wow, ist lang.
Achtung.
Nein.
It's close. I think it's enough for 1. Yeah, it is 1 confirmed.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good weight, but just didn't curl enough.
Das ist so stellen.
Nice try though, but now they're trailing down by 2 points. And they don't have the last rock, so basically they have to steal the 7th, steal the 8th, and steal the extra.
Yeah.
Or they can also steal 6 and then steal 4, and then that's fine too.
Oh yeah, it's tough, but it's
Sollen wir einfach
still
schnell
there.
spielen?
Well, chances are still open. I mean,
Spielen und dann wird es den knapp an.
sorry, well, no, actually, finally wasn't enough for 1. And so we will change the scoreboard. You can see it here at the back of your screen. It is actually 7-3 for Feltscher, so
Sieht lang
really
aus.
difficult now for Silvana
Ja,
Tirinzoni.
2 bis 3.
Okay.
3. Aber gut. Nein, 2.
Ja, noch ein bisschen. Zieh. Gut.
Gut.
Kijk, je maar zo praat, zo is het dan eruit zien.
Looks like Team Bailey is. Team Feltscher, sorry, is enjoying their time on the ice.
They should be in a good mood.
Well, indeed, they can enjoy their time. I mean, they're
Niet langer.
four ahead with 2 ends to go. So far, so good for the world champions.
Goed zo.
Playing against the defending champions for a prize money of 10,000 Swiss francs. Well, if worst comes to worst, the loser still gets 7,000 Swiss francs, so it's not that bad. But still, you also play for the honor and the
Tia! Tia!
yes.
First!
There's not only money in life.
First, Tia! Tia, 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 Tia.
I agree.
And yeah, it's good to laugh, but you still have to make your shots. And that's not a very good peel there from Franziska Kaufmann. Stays in play.
Wir können es ein bisschen bewegen. Das wäre vielleicht gescheiter. Nein, aber dann hätten wir 3 Garten.
Savannah hesitating between playing a guard, drop. You need a double on those 2 guards. It's
Ja,
quite
der
easy.
Voice
You just have to
sogar
hit the yellow on the outside and all the rocks will be going flying, but this way Savannah kind of wants to move them around apparently.
Sechs.
Linie ist gut.
Drawing.
Wow,
Sieben.
wow, nichts,
Or
keine
they're
Linie.
just trying to go directly behind.
Tia. Fest. Wow,
I think they wanted to move the guards, but if you
Good,
play
so,
drawaway, you
okay.
end up not too bad anyway, so not a bad shot from S there.
Best way to.
It's like plan A and plan B.
Yeah.
Tia. Tia. Fest. Fest, kommen. Tia, 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 Tia. Sehr schön.
Kannst
Good
auch
shot now. All the guards are gone.
Yeah.
Should have rolled out.
Fort down.
But still, Tirinzoni has a chance to score. No, sorry. Has a chance to steal. This rock is not too badly placed in the forefoot. Chance to get something a bit better, though, I think,
Sag Carla, wenn es geht.
from the T line.
1 bis 2.
Schluss noch ein bisschen, wenn es geht. Ja, fest. Fest. Tia. Gut.
Gut.
Tia. 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 Fest. Tia, 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 Tia.
Sorry.
And again, it was the peel there. And I think that's
Also,
quite a
er
good
einfach
shot
vor
because
Däne. Damit wir nachher nur
this
ein
yellow
Garten
is
brauchen.
perfectly guarding the red.
Da.
Now if Silvana manages to get one right in behind there, it's going to be very difficult to remove.
They still will have a chance here. So.
Tia.
Richtig gut.
Ja, wir nicht, wenn er nicht. Wo, Platz. Oh. Es hat noch
Oh,
Gerle.
muss viel gelten.
Da.
Jetzt gilt er.
Schluss. Ja.
Ja,
Fest. Wo. Tia, Tia, Tia. Fest.
ja.
Gut, schön.
nice shot there. Sorry. Didn't manage to get
Now
both
play.
reds out, but
Yep.
I mean, it was quite difficult.
It's a nice try.
It's a really good draw before, though, and now Manuel and Sigris will try and play exactly the same one.
Yeah.
Ja, dat is leuk.
Manuela actually
Spits
is playing
hanger.
her own curling rink. She's from Basel.
Ein bisschen enger. Zieh. Nein, ist gut, ist gut. Oh, sieht sehr lang aus. Wo, weg schnell.
Nee, nee, nee.
Oh, nein, nein, gar nicht.
Wide.
Nein.
It has to be
Bit
hidden
long as
behind the
well,
guard, otherwise it will leave an open double.
Nein, 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 nein. Nicht.
It's not so good. It looks like now Bino with a normal take it can. Well, it'd be tough to remove both, but for sure, well, no, I think she can remove both.
I think she needs to be quite hard though. Not sure she has the right angle.
Anyway, she's got a shot to clear that center really from all those reds. Even if she doesn't manage to get both of them out, I mean the red on the T line will roll to the side somewhere.
Yeah.
Will stay behind the T line and no longer be a danger anymore for Bino.
Oh, back. Okay.
Not a very good shot there again. That red rock stays nicely in the forefoot. There's not much space to outdraw that one, and now Silvana will play a draw. And the guard.
Solange im Bus ist, ist einfach nicht. Genau. Fast wie fertig ist. Ja.
Okay, warten.
Actually, now Silvana.
Ja,
muss
gut.
gelten.
Muss nicht gelten.
Ja.
Sicher ins Haus aber.
Okay,
Wow, kann nicht.
okay.
It's pretty wide though.
5. Jetzt können wir.
Nein, kann nicht. Muss
I think
gelten.
half open here
Was
could
immer?
be
10.
pretty good actually.
Ja.
If it's
Ja, nog een, nog een.
high in the house.
Yeah,
Oh.
if it's open, it has
Best.
to be quite high there, for
There.
example.
Goed zo.
So I don't think there's any double. So I think that Bino will just concede a 2 now. Just take one of them out and let Silvana draw for 2.
Nog botsen.
Putza, ist gut so.
Gut, ist gut. Tipptopp so. Ja, schön.
Shot. Now open draw for 2.
Gar nicht wählen für Token.
Shot skips love.
Nicht wählen auf die Token.
As easy as it get.
Shouldn't be a problem here.
Wirklich weniger geben.
Okay. T-line. T-line ist gut.
Für weg, Esther.
Yeah, the sweepers seem to be
Let's
quite
go.
happy with it. Just cleaning it.
Schön.
Nice draw.
Right on the forefoot. Here's the score 7-5. And
Zwei gewonnen.
well, I think that you probably just studied your last end against Binia.
Yeah, I think Feltscher know they have to make their shots this end.
Dann halt nochmal hin. Ja, genau. So
Yeah, we'll see if they can avoid getting 2 stolen twice in a row in the last end.
Exactly.
7-5 now for Team Feltscher, the world champions, against Tirinzoni, the defending champions of this tournament.
3.
We're now in a pretty difficult situation, 2 down without the last rock in the final end of this tournament. This final end, unless perform as you did before.
Zwei.
Doesn't
Feststand.
happen that often, maybe, but they still have a chance
What happens?
to miss take shots and then really good draw around the centers, and then you just have to work from there.
Yeah, that's not really going to help.
That might have been the game, actually.
I think that's yeah, I think that I can see Arlene's frustration, and indeed that might be the game. Well, knowing Binia has the last rock, she cannot remove. Well, I mean, Tirinzoni can place 2 guards before
Ich glaube, da läuft es noch ein
Binia's
bisschen
team
besser.
can remove any.
Schauen wir mal zuerst schnell.
2.
So, the possibility is still open. This time Arlene will do that one a little bit better.
Hey.
Here you go.
Gut.
Well done.
And very, very difficult shot to play for the lead. I'm sure you love to play those ones.
I do, actually.
Means that you're winning.
Exactly. Nice feeling.
It's too bad they're not counted into the statistics, though. Of course, that would boost your percentages.
Yeah. Nothing you can do about that, though.
3.
Okay, gleiche Höhe.
3.
So now, actually, the
Sieht lang aus.
4, 4, 5.
team of Tirinzoni playing I could say a
2 corner guards.
unusual strategy, but a strategy to steal 2 that works not too bad. Of course, you have to consider that Skip will miss their last rock,
Okay.
placing 2 guards, but that's also a big miss there. You can go for the double there.
Absolutely. Why not?
Yeah, just play the peel and see if you're a bit lucky.
Yeah.
Tia!
They have nothing to lose, so.
No,
Oh! Oh!
it's pretty close.
Sorry, Franzi. Schön gespielt.
Nice try.
Alright, got one of them out. With their 8 yellow rocks, they have to remove 7 of those red ones in order to win.
2 bis 3.
Warte, wenn es geht.
3. Bis 4. Oh, 3 ist gut, 3.
Das ist gut. Gut, schön. Genau gleich. Tia! Fest! Fest! Okay. Okay. Pfeife.
Missed peel there.
Ja, zieh, fest! Fest! Wow! Zieh, niemand!
Wo?
Fest! Wow, wow! Oh! Oh, nein, nicht mehr. Wow, 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 kommt selber. Ja, zieh! Fest! Das nochmal eine hin. Fest! Sehr schön.
Nice draw.
Good shot.
So!
Ja, finde ich gut.
Back.
Und sonst ist geklärt.
Ja. So.
Achterhout.
Ja. Oh!
Oh, oh, oh.
Ja, und dann nicht vor den Rücken.
Nee, nee.
Gut so.
Just gets the peel.
Bleib ich wieder den nochmal, ne? Ja.
And Savannah will replace that guard. Well, she has still a possibility in theory to win the game because she can still place 3 rocks in the house. That guard comes fine. That would be already pretty good. So
Oh,
even if
warte,
Nina
wenn's
goes for the
geht.
open one, you
Ding ist nicht schlecht.
can draw another one behind the guard.
Yeah.
Wow. Am Schluss noch ein bisschen.
Yeah, they have
Kommt
a
gut,
chance.
kommt
but
gut. Putzen den, putzen.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Binja will have the
Boxer.
forfeit for the win, so
Kommt gut. Ja, zieh.
looks
Zieh.
Yeah, exactly. They just have to cross their fingers that something
Whoa,
happens
Hennestein.
on
on the
Nina's
last,
last
rock.
rock.
Yeah.
Nochmal. Ja, zieh.
'Cause definitely she will, if the situation stays like that, then she will be facing 2 on her last rock at least.
Yeah. Well, it's never fun to draw against a lot of rocks, so just hope for the best. And
Nochmal, ich glaube schon. Oder einfach jetzt da rein. Willst du jetzt?
Nochmal.
what would you like?
Huh?
What would you like?
Well, I don't know. Well, either you replace the guard or you play one as she says. I think she just wants
Dann
to
könnt ihr da... Meinen Sie?
see Binja
Dann müssen
facing
wir jetzt aber rein.
3 when she starts playing.
Das ist... Nein, knallt sie nachher nicht den äußeren ab. Ja, ich weiß nicht.
Maybe now's the right time to draw already. Because if they replace the guard, there's also a chance
Also
that they manage to get rid of 2, the way the reds are placed.
Yeah.
So, you're finally playing the guard anyway. Getting her out turn. Yeah, I think she's finally
Okay,
placing the
richtig
guard,
gut.
so
Geld genug.
that's the other call.
Einfach nicht mehr wischen am Schluss.
Muss nur putzen.
Might see
Decent is
Binja
okay.
going for the open one then in
Dann
this
spießt.
case.
Putzen dann.
Yeah, and then
Okay,
she
then
has
you-
a chance to
Okay, nicht.
lay 3.
Nein.
Diese ist gut.
I think that is pretty good actually.
Yes, that. Well, now though she can go for the double, maybe for a triple.
Yeah.
It is there.
Die Brüder ist glaube ich so, oder? Ich meine, wenn die gar da liegt, ist sie nicht vertragen, oder? Ja. Findest du nicht? So.
Gut, mal den Marlen.
Findest du besser so?
Nein, das finde ich nicht.
So, die Beratung.
So?
Weniger, das können wir dann lieber dann sehen.
Ja, lieber ein bisschen zu weit drin. Nee. Lieber ein bisschen zu weit drin.
So the game is still not over. It's going to go till Binja's last rock unless she manages to get a triple right here. Really nice way to end the tournament though.
So. Doppel.
It's close. Oh.
Zo.
Ah, that was really close actually for the
Neem een
triple.
shot omtrekken.
Dat was-
Ja.
Wees zo.
And well,
Ja. Nog een beetje mee. Sorry.
Ik ga slaan in.
now Savannah will just skinned by that
Gewoon
red. Just overkill 1 inch.
Wat, richting
Ja,
het
doe
Savannah
gewoon
will
opsloot. Zal dat?
Ja? Nee hoor.
Work it.
Richting
post
goed.
clearly to Binia Feltscher, sorry, to
Ja?
play hit and stay for the
Nee, nee.
game,
Wow.
or a double.
Moet erachter.
That's a bit low.
Geen een hinderen.
It's not
Fish!
too bad.
Wow, wow. Squat zo.
Good draw.
Good shot. So now hit and stay for the game.
Yep.
Final rock, or not.
Let's wait and see.
Yep.
Klopt. Seconds.
Same spot as last draw. Almost.
Achterveld. Botsen. Go.
Ooh, bit of stress there.
Back op.
Yeah, it's perfect. Good
Nice
shot.
one.
Gratuleer.
Savannah Tirinzoni finally stealing 1 in the last end, but that's not going to be enough. Binia had a 2-point lead with the last stroke, and despite a few little iffy moments, managed to conclude this game nicely. And congratulations to the world champions who now win this Curling Champions Tour tournament in Basel here.
They had really good 2 last games, I think.
Yeah.
They really deserve this. Good job.
Well, definitely they'll have to practice those last ends though, because to avoid bad surprises again. And here's the final score. Seven, 6.
Natürlich möchte ich gerne, dass sie vor Sieger so geschaut und dass sie in das Weltmeister sind. Die auch Feltscher, Tirinzoni, und sie sind auch von
All right, so that's the end of the tournament. We know who our winner is. So it was, I think, well, a good success for Swiss curling anyway, because 2 Swiss teams in the final. Sweden did not too bad there.
Next year.
Next year, yeah. Well, we're used to seeing you at least in the quarterfinals, so
Yeah, we
Well,
like Basel.
we're used to seeing you also in general in Basel. So we're looking forward to see you guys next year again.
Thank you. We'll be back.
Yep. And thank you very much for commenting this game with me there.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. So we were watching the final of the Women's Masters in Basel live. Victory of Team Feltscher over Team Tirinzoni, who's last year's champion. Didn't manage to repeat their performance, but they still did a good tournament. I'm sure they're going to be very happy. Next week, those 2 teams will be playing the qualifiers for the European Championships, so we wish them good luck to them both. I'm sure that they will qualify anyway. It will be a good team that will represent Switzerland. And so it was really a pleasure to come to this game, to be there in this tournament. I hope that all the spectators enjoyed it. And my name is Roger Gulka. I was commentating with Sandra Fleek. It was a great pleasure to have you. Say hi to your brother.
I will. See you next year.
And yeah, see you next time. Thanks, and just remind you that in 2 weeks there's the Curling Champions Tour event in Champéry, and that we'll also be doing some live broadcasting. So, thank you very much, and bye-bye.
Nein, wir möchten wirklich ganz herzlich
Klavier.